Okay, good morning and welcome to Mishna Yomi. Today is Sheviis, Perek Tet, Mishnayos, Dalit, and Hey. Mishnah Dalit says as follows: Ochlan al mufkar of Allah al shomer. Right, we said we're talking this halacha that basically you're allowed to eat things and keep things in your house, fruits and vegetables in your house, as long as they haven't finished in the field for the wild animals. That's only talking about fruit that is made available. But if it's mashumar, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to put a fence around fruit on Shemitah. Some people do this. That doesn't count in the calculation. So even though people are shomer and that fruit still exists in someone's field, which they did an Isser with, doesn't count. It's considered not available in the field, and therefore you have to mavaya. Rabbi Yossi Matir, for shomer Yossi, we don't paskin like says. The shomer does count. If something still exists in tfichin or a bird's nest, the birds took some of the vegetation into their nest, or a dufra, it's a type of tree which makes, normally trees only produce a fruit once a year. Some trees produce fruits twice a year, so you can reckon the calculation based on the second time it does fruit. And you can eat. You don't have to do beer until the second fruit is gone in the field. Avaloa hasatvanios, but you can't go base it on. These are types of grapes that grow. Most grapes grow during the winter. Some grapes, I guess, would grow during the summer. They're inferior grapes, so even if they're available, you still have to get rid of. You have to go based on normal grapes, not grapes that are grown during the summer, which are late-grown grapes and are not as, I don't know if this is true, are not as valuable as the ones grown during the winter. Rabbi Yehuda Omatria Kozman Shebikru Ashlo Yichla Akayitz. Yehuda says you could eat, you reckon based on these late-growing grapes, as long as they started to grow before the summer is over. If they started to grow after the summer is over, I don't know when the summer will technically be over. August 21st. I don't know. As the summer's over, the start of fall. September 21st actually. Then it would be, if they haven't started growing yet, then you can't reckon that anymore. I mean, there's not too much time between that and the next Shmiyah, and the next and Shminis, the 8th year. Hey, akove shlosha kvashim b'chavis achas. Let's say you pickle different vegetables, like the pickles, or pickled cucumbers, or pickled peppers. And you want to pickle some onions. I don't know. Yeah, you want to pickle different things together in one jar. Rabbi Lezer Omer Ochlan al Rishon. He says, now, when you pickle something for 24 hours, the Gemara says in Chulin Kavash Kamavushal, if you pickle something for 24 hours, it's like you cook them together, because they absorb the spices and the juices of each other. As it says, therefore, Ramachmir, and therefore, once the first one, the onion, the pepper, the bell pepper, and the cucumber, once any of them is gone in that region, right? We talked about the three regions, Gadol, Yehuda, and Avrei Yarden. If any one of those three is gone, you can't eat any of the other, because they all are no same tam. Like we learned the sinas tam, that if it's less than one shishim, or you do kvisha, and it absorbs the taste of the other one, it's like almost like that exists over the tam ki'ikar. We'll discuss more than Iyun on Mishna. Rabbi Yeshua Omer Afal Achron. Yeshua says no, you go after the latest one. Meaning, if the cucumbers are still around, even if the onions and the peppers are not around, you can still eat the whole thing. Or the Mishnah says halachas are gamliel, that it doesn't matter. We don't go after no sin tam over here, and you judge it, each one independently. The cucumbers based on whether the cucumber is available, the onions or the onions available in the field, and the bell pepper where the bell peppers are available in the field. Shimon Omer Kol Yarak Echad Labur. Shimon has a very big kula. He says we don't go by every single vegetable. We judge a vegetable based on the last vegetable, any type of vegetable. Pickles are judged by whatever the last vegetable to be available in the field. You're allowed to eat any other vegetable before that. Ochan b'ragila, we don't pass that. Ochan b'ragila ad shichlu sigorios mebikas meis netufa. You can eat the ragila. This is a type of cucumber, I think. I don't understand why it's saying this over here. It basically says Elchlam Ragila, and for the Rambam says over here, Ragila is type of cucumber. You could eat it even until the last cucumbers, even though it's a different type of cucumber. Right? There's different types of breeds of cucumbers, cultivars of different cucumbers. You could eat any cucumber as long as a different cultivar still exists. Vegas Mason Tofu is a place where it's very moist and it's more and it's the cucumbers that need a lot of moisture are able to stand a little longer. We don't paskin like this, meaning you don't go by different breeds of the cucumber. One cucumber is you go by different breeds of the cucumber, like apples. You have pink lady apples. You have Macintosh apples. You have I don't know green apples. I got all the names of the apples. Um, so you different apples. It goes based on that apple. It doesn't go based on all different cultivars. Go based on are included. No, everything goes based on that breed, that specific apple. You judge it based on apple. That's how we pass. We don't paskin that you go after the general type of cucumber, general type of apple. Any apple that's around, we don't go like that. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in Hamish.